the Church of Jesus Christ. One of the key tactics that progressives have used in recent decades to marginalize and silence Christians is the redefinition of language. Words like love, tolerance, and marriage have been given new meanings, all of which undermine the Christian witness. Perhaps the most egregious example of this is the redefinition of the word hate. In this new secular age, everywhere we turn, Christians are accused of hatred for affirming biblical teachings about gender, sexuality, Islam, the exclusivity of Christ, and other topics. If you don't get on board with woke ideas, you are committing hate crimes, opposing democracy, and are on the wrong side of history. In the United States, one of the most reliable purveyors of this false definition of hate is the Southern Poverty Law Center. The SPLC has for years demonized mainstream Christian nonprofits by putting them on par with the Ku Klux Klan and neo-Nazis. They focused in on House Speaker Mike Johnson in their 2023 report on extremism and hate. What was Johnson's crime? Having worked for the Alliance Defending Freedom. And their crime? Defending Colorado baker Jack Phillips, who has been the target of state harassment for years because baking cakes for same-sex weddings and gender transitions violates his Christian conscience. By the way, ADF has argued and won cases in the United States Supreme Court, but the Southern Poverty Law Center still puts them alongside skinheads and white supremacists. And this is not only an American problem. In Scotland, a pastor was arrested for allegedly using homophobic language when he was preaching the Bible on a street corner. The charges were dropped when he stood up in court and challenged them. In Finland, a member of parliament stood trial for so-called hate speech because she posted Romans 1 on social media and expressed her conviction that homosexuality is unnatural. She too was exonerated in court. But harassment is the goal for the woke progressives who want to intimidate Bible believers into silence. But let us be clear. As Christians, we believe Jesus is Lord, and by implication, Caesar is not. No matter how stiff the legal resistance we face in the coming years, we must not capitulate. In the words of Peter and the apostles, we must obey God rather than men. So let us not be intimidated into silence or conformity. Let us boldly proclaim the truth of God's word with love and grace, knowing that we answer to a higher authority and that viewed in light of Christ's triumphant return, we are on the right side of history. May we strive to be salt and light in a world that desperately needs the transformative power of Christ's love and redemption. May God grant us the strength and wisdom to uphold His truth in a world that often seeks to silence it.